This is the front plank position. Now, the plank is one of the most important core exercises you can possibly do, especially for that frontal plane. And we want to hold this as long as we can possibly hold it, okay? Don't worry about the time for now. We have some goals in mind. So typically in a front plank is about 2 minutes, but when you first start out, don't worry about the time. Just getting in right position is really, really important, and able to really push for a little bit longer is really, really important. A lot of people get tightness in the shoulder or soreness in the shoulder because you're not in a good position. So that's really important to do. Number one is getting a good, solid position where this is not your limitation. Your hips are not, your legs are not your limitation. Your major limitation is that core. So that's how you really engage and get better at it. So just in this position, you want to be on your hands and knees. Let me tuck this in so you can see. So on your hands and knees in this position, the first position is on your knees, okay? So getting on your knees, you want to be nice and flat position. Keep your shoulders real strong, push in this position. Typically, people with low back pain will have some difficulty getting into the position. So you want to make sure it's relatively pain-free, and you want to make sure that you're engaging that core, okay, this core set. You want to make sure that's engaged when you're moving into the position as well as when you're in the position. So as soon as you start feeling your body sagging, you want to reposition, get back in position, because naturally there's that creep and your body will naturally want to sag, and this is no good. Bring it back to position. And the progression to this is really this. So once you can get this down to at least 2 to 5 minutes, okay, you can progress from there. We have some great progressions to follow. However, you got to be able to get in this position, no pain, no discomfort, no major shaking for 2 to 5 minutes. Then you can progress from this. But if you can't, you still get a lot of shaking, then you're not ready for that next position. Again, pain-free range of motion, zero major like pain, especially if you pain that's progressively getting worse. You want to make sure that you're holding that position without any major discomfort, because ultimately that could cause you a little bit more damage. So hold in that position. When you start feeling yourself dropping, reposition. Okay, don't overdo it here. You want to think of yourself as a plank, like Captain Hook and Peter Pan. He's going to be able to walk across that plank without difficulties, right? And again, shoulder really strong. You want to push into the ground with the shoulder in this position, because you don't want that being your limitation.